Hello everyone, and welcome to Wednesday. We just got done eating dinner, and it was very, very delicious.
Here are the remnants.
Here are the remnants, because apparently you want to see the remnants.
Chicken bones.
It was chicken. I think Giselle filmed herself making it a little bit, / the end result, at the very least. And it was good. It was very, very good. It was like fried chicken that was... I'm giving you a preview of what you're about to see. It's still in my hand. Anyway,
It was baked.
It was baked. It was fried chicken that was baked is what I was trying to say.
And then got distracted.
It was called like spicy picnic chicken or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it has like taco seasoning in the batter, whatever you want to call the stuff on the outside of the chicken. The fried stuff that was actually baked. It was very good.
It's from
I had
Pillsbury.
it was from what?
Pillsbury.
Pillsbury. I had three pieces because it was delicious. So it's chicken thighs, and chicken thighs, dark meat in general, on any bird that can be eaten is my favorite. So anyway, I don't know how long I'm going to be here for, but we're hanging out now. Giselle is working on cleaning up stuff. I'll probably help her in just a minute, but I have a package to open. It's another book. Giselle is taking the camera right now. Thank you. You can see it slowly going away from my face. This says it's from Penguin. I don't know what it is. Oh, here. Okay, gotcha. It is Little Girl Gone by Gary Schmidt. It is a mystery, thriller. Oh, it says an Afton Tangler thriller. I don't know what that means. I think this is the start. I'm almost positive this is the start to a series. I'm pretty sure I didn't request something from a series I've never read before, but it is Little Girl Gone. And it's a finished edition. It's really nice. It's kind of beautiful. I like the cover a lot, actually. I don't know what it's about. That's not true. I looked up what it was about when I first requested it, but I don't remember anymore because that was like a month and a half ago. But I'm definitely going to read it. I'm not sure when it comes out. Let me see if I can... It did not give me a sell sheet or anything, so...
There's not one inside?
Nope. Very happy to have it. It's another mystery to read. I finished In a Dark, Dark Wood today. Going to be reading the author's second book for that. Probably on the plane, either to or from California. But I have an arc for that, which I did open on the vlog. In a Dark, Dark Wood, without going into too much detail, I'll go into more detail on my booktube channel. It was like a 2.5 stars. It was okay. So, fast forward, it is a little bit later now. Giselle's been sitting and reading me some of her old stories and papers she wrote for school.
Yeah.
When she was like 16.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
Morbid.
We should have filmed it. I didn't even think about that until now. We should have filmed parts of it. Because she has some of the snarkiest sentences in her stories that she's written. It's great. I love it.
Very rude. Rude and morbid is pretty much how you could describe me from...
Snarky is how I would describe it.
16 and 17 especially.
It was funny. Anyway. And we watched a bit of one of her favorite musicals.
Yeah, The Drowsy Chaperone. I was just singing one of the songs, and I was like, I just have to show Chris what happens on screen while the song is going on. Mm-hmm. It's the Bride's Lament. It's the most ridiculous song ever. So I was showing it to him, and then I showed him a few other ones.
Yeah, I mean, I've watched part of that musical before, but at her bequest. But I don't know, I was thinking about, like, while we were watching it, like, how much we were watching, like, a stage production of it and on YouTube, and I was just thinking about how much I wish we could go see stage productions of musicals.
Yeah.
I might try to find a place we could go see stuff, because I don't know if you've been able to tell so far watching the vlog, but I love stage things, musicals, plays and stuff.
Yeah, as do I. We
both do. It's how we met, like talking about Into the Woods.
Because we'd both grown up watching the stage. Well, not grown up, but we'd both been watching the stage production for years. Me, since I was probably 6 or 7. I remember going to Blockbuster or Hollywood Video or Hollywood, whatever, the rental place.
Yeah, I know you're talking about Hollywood Video, yeah.
And I remember we would get to choose, like, one video. Maybe we'd even get to choose, like, one each or whatever. And if we did... The 2 videos that I remember renting the most were Little Rascals and Into the Woods.
That's great.
I don't know why, but we just loved them. We didn't have them, and I was constantly watching Into the Woods and loved it a lot. So
Into the Woods is just one of my favorite musicals. So I am Yeah, I just want to go see more musicals and more things on stage. I used to go with my friends. I watched all of my high school productions. Like I was my high school theater department's biggest fanboy. I saw like every single show that they ever did of every show they did while I was there, and a few after I left because I still knew people there.
Yeah.
So like I wasn't actually in the theater department myself because I can't sing or act or dance or do any of that stuff, and I probably wouldn't want to get on stage anyway because I have huge anxiety, especially in front of people. But I was, yeah, like I said, I was their biggest fanboy. I was the theater department's biggest fanboy because I loved the musicals and the stuff they did, and they're just really talented in general. And then like I got to see some stuff like at a more professional level with some friends sometimes, and that was always fun. So I would love to go see more stuff.
Yeah, I always grew up watching plays and musicals live and stuff, but there was just no good place in my area at all.
There's this place near where I lived in Maryland that was really amazing, but obviously we're not there anymore. So I don't even know where. I don't know anything about this place. So
There's one theater in my direct area that's like super ghetto. Everyone swears it's haunted. Like literally you walk 2 blocks from it and you'll get jumped and die. Like it's really ghetto and awful, and all the productions there are horrible.
well then,
But I've seen a lot of them because I've had many friends who've been in a lot of them. Especially my best friend Katie, she was in a lot of them.
you just said that they're all awful. And
Oh yeah, not necessarily her, just the way they were very low budget. Most of the people couldn't act or sing very well. Like a lot of times, some of the better people were like lower parts, and then some of the lower, like the people who were main people couldn't just know. And yeah, I don't know. It was interesting though. I saw a lot of stuff that way, and there were a lot of ones that Katie was in that I was just like, I love you, but not enough like to go watch like Pinocchio, because I hate Pinocchio, and she was only the blue fairy, so she's like right at the beginning and right at the end, and like nothing else. And I was like, I'm not gonna go watch you on stage for 5 minutes. Like I love you. And I know they specially asked you, and like also same thing with Kiss Me Kate. Like I hate Kiss Me Kate. I'm not gonna go watch that. But I did go see Fiddler on the Roof, even though I don't like Fiddler on the Roof.
you listen to songs from Fiddler on the Roof all the time.
Oh no, I really like the music. I just don't like the storyline. But I had like 5 friends that were in that, and yeah, and so I went and saw that, and it was very interesting. There's a lot of stories with that one, with going to seeing it and knowing all the people on the inside and stuff. Like there was a part when they had like a fake fish, and my friend is a really big prankster, my friend David, and they ended up getting a real fish for like the last performance, and like the girl touched it and she like was so surprised and grossed out, and just doing stuff like that.
That's really
The
fun.
fun things that
The light just came on.
I guess it's automatic. So yeah, anyway, there's just a lot of stuff and a lot of plays that I saw, and I was in Brigadoon when I was 15. I was supposed to be in Brigadoon. Things were always late, and they would tell us like 2 days before when rehearsals were, and nothing was really planned out, and like they would make us come to rehearsals and we wouldn't rehearse at all. Like only like 2 people would be the rehearsing, like the 2 main characters.
Yeah.
And everyone else like really.
They made the whole cast show up just for scenes with like people you weren't in.
Yeah.
That's
and
stupid.
stuff, like everything was just so illy planned out and done. Like that's just how.
At least have someone else working with the other people, like in a different room or something.
Yeah. And this was at the college. This was at VVC, and I mean it's not that the performances were bad, and I had a lot of fun being in the chorus and singing and learning the parts, and I was a first soprano, and I had a lot of fun, which is like weird because I'm like, I'd rather die than have to sing first soprano now. Second soprano or alto, please. And I had a lot of fun, and I was doing it with a friend of mine, and we had such a great time, and then stuff like that just kept happening over and over, and we like never knew when anything was and couldn't plan our weeks at all, because then they'd be like, just kidding, there was a rehearsal and you have to come. And then we'd go, and like no rehearsing would get done, and we'd be like, you kidding me? So we quit. And like we felt really bad about quitting, but we're just like, we can't just not have lives for the next 2 months just because they're not telling us stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I expect not to have a life if you're in a play, because that's just how things go. But there were a lot of times when we could have been doing other stuff, and they just stupid. So I wasn't in Brigadoon, but I was meant to be in Brigadoon, and it's pretty fun. Besides that, I was only in a few small plays. I was a Fury from Greek mythology, and who else was I? I played Death in the Everyman play. That's like a old English play.
That's awesome.
And
you played Death.
I played Death, and I played Mercy. I think he was Mercy. It's the guy who took the confessions. I played him.
I have no idea what you're talking
about. And I also
about.
I played the Five Senses. It's just, Everyman is just about this guy, and it's at the end of his life, and like the journey that every man has to go on, and at the end he loses all his senses and his wits and everything. And so I played the Five Senses, and I like abandoned him when he died, because that's what happens.
Gotcha.
So spoiled it for you. He dies at the end. Just like every man. I played 3 parts in that because one of the people, I was only supposed to play 2 parts, and then one of the people like backed out. Like,
Giselle, you're already playing 2 parts. You want to play a third one?
Like, the person backed out like literally 2 weeks before or something, like right at the end. Like, it was right before. And so I took one of the small parts, and one of the girls who only had like one smaller part, she took over the huge, big, long, awesome part and memorized all her lines and killed it and did such an amazing job. It was great. So even though somebody backed out, like, we still had a really good one. But everyone played multiple parts except for every man, because he was literally in every scene. And that was played by my friend Katie, again, because she's the best. And nobody wanted to learn that many lines. Which is why we gave it to her. We're like, you can do it. And she's like totally fine with memorizing lines. And I think she enjoys it, the weirdo. I hate memorizing lines. That's why I never wanted to be in any more plays. I could have been in a lot, and I was just like, meh. Also, one more thing that I just have to talk about. It was so long ago that I don't really remember it too much, but I did see an original play, original script and music written by a guy from the high desert who, they produced it and everything, and it was great. It was called California Love, and it was adorable, and we loved it. And like, I vaguely remember the storyline. I saw it once, like 5 years ago. Like, it's been a while, but I just remember really liking it, and it was really funny, and I had a few friends in it, but like, I remember watching it with Katie. We saw it together, and I think she went every night. I think her boyfriend was in it. I don't know if they were dating at the time or just really good friends, but he was in it, and so like, she went and saw it like every night. She was like, Giselle, this is so funny, you have to come see it. And so I did, and we both just cracked up a lot. And
awesome.
It was great. The last thing I saw there, it was like this weird thing about Elvis Presley. I don't know if it was actually about him or just like a character that was exactly like him. But it was the most gosh-awful thing I've ever seen in my life. It was terrible, and I just cringed through the whole thing and hated it so much, and I knew several of the people who were in it. And it wasn't necessarily the acting, but it was just like, it itself was horrible. I think, again, I saw this one with Katie, I'm pretty sure. But we're just like, what is going on? This is terrible. So after that, I was just like, I'm done. I can't stand anything else from this crummy little theater on 8th Street, because it's literally the worst thing ever. I know the people who own it, too. I don't know if they own the theater or if they just put on, like, 80% of the plays in it. But yeah, I know the people, and everything just sucks. The college performances, those performances, everything within, like, half an hour is awful. But I did see a Broadway musical, and that one was amazing, so.
Well, we'll find something here, maybe.
Hopefully.
Anyway, like I said, I'm about to leave, but one thing, Giselle's head has been out of the shot the whole time. Look at that. That's something that should have been shown before now.
Yeah.
I can't get far away enough to get us so thin.
Yeah. These are the things, my other headband that I was like, I'm gonna maybe wear it tomorrow. So I put them on especially for you guys, because I don't know when I'll get a chance to wear them.
She's been wearing them all day, so.
I mean, I put them on for the vlog. I mean, I've been wearing them all day, but I purposely got dressed today. I'm like, I'm going to wear this because I usually show the vlog the years before we leave. because they don't think I'll wear them in California.
What?
I'm not sure. I haven't made up my mind yet.
We'll be wearing Mickey and Minnie ears.
I changed my outfit like 8 times today because I was just trying on different things to see if I wanted to get rid of certain things and just see what I wanted to take to California. And I bought a new pair of shorts, and so I was trying those on, and like it literally changed a lot. But it was mostly just like trying on clothes. I'd have them on for like 2 minutes or something, and like look at it and then take it off. And finally, when I was like, okay, I'm done trying things on. Black shirt, jeans, and then I can wear my cat ears, which aren't even in the shot. They're little roses. I don't know if you guys can see. There they are. Look at how cute they are. So, anyway, I was looking up wedding hairstyles today too, because I need to figure out how I'm going to do my hair for the wedding.
There will be updates on that, I'm sure, intermittently as the week progresses, because we're leaving in a week from today. We'll be in California a week from today.
Yeah, I found a few that I like, but I was trying to do my hair today, and it was just like very frizzy, like extremely frizzy, just like looked like crap, and I'm like, I can't even try to be pretending to do my nice wedding hair with it looking like this. I don't have an anti-frizz thing though, and I don't want to stick straight grease on my hair, so I'm probably gonna have to buy an anti-frizz thing and then try it.
Okay. I think that's where we're going to end today.
Yep.
Thank you guys so much for watching. And we'll see you tomorrow.